What's up, everyone? It's GameXA here, and since the Game Awards showed a pretty hype Diablo 4 trailer, I've been mulling over a tough question: should I pre-order Diablo 4? I wanted to weigh in on the pros and the cons with y'all in today's video. So the Game Awards delivered onto us many great game trailers a few days ago, one of which was the latest Bloodscorch trailer for Diablo 4, and while there was no actual gameplay, it did a terrific job of setting the darker atmosphere the devs have stated they're going for. So if you've been at all curious about Diablo 4, you're probably wondering if Blizzard still has it in them to make a full-featured, full-price game worth your time, and whether or not you should consider pre-ordering for early access and some of the other bonuses. The pre-orders are available at multiple tiers, with benefits such as early access to the game, access to paid battle pass, and other standard pre-order incentives. And I personally rarely ever trust a developer enough to pre-order games, and with Blizzard's track record lately, as much as I have wanted to be excited for Diablo 4 since the first crazy trailer, it's a hard no as far as pre-ordering is concerned for me. However, it is important to note that they mentioned several times that there are no paying for power mechanics or monetization in Diablo 4, so there is that aspect to consider. Although they did say something very similar about the mobile mess that is Diablo Immortal, and then they had to play word games to pretend that they didn't lie about that with the pay-to-win mechanics that are in that mobile game. And I could easily see them implementing, if not pay-to-win, pay-for-convenience mechanics, like larger storage boxes or spaces, or pets that let you sell items without having to go back to town perhaps, maybe even faster mounts. So to discourage mobile or free-to-play game mechanics and monetization in the full-price retail game, I am going to wait until the full release. That way I can read some reviews and decide for myself if Diablo 4 is worth the full price when it has some monetization, the same monetization structure as free-to-play games like League of Legends or Fortnite. For me, whether or not I buy Diablo 4 comes down to how intrusive the monetization is in the game and how much of a full complete game am I getting with a $70 minimum entry fee. If the base game feels needlessly laden with incentives to buy little boosters, better storage boxes, faster mounts, or even level ups, I'm not gonna pay for it. At least not for a full price when it first releases, maybe on like a very steep sale or something. Because that is what I hate about free-to-play games, and generally why I don't play any free-to-play games. But the key difference is that they don't charge $70 to play those base games, whereas Diablo 4 will charge the same amount as feature-complete games like God of War or Elden Ring, but still use the free-to-play monetization structure. Now, one might say Diablo 4 wants to be a live service type game, so the free-to-play strategies make sense. But an important difference between them is free-to-play games like Fortnite, Apex Legends, League of Legends, and others, they update the base game for free, while Blizzard devs already mentioned expansions planned for Diablo 4, and if they're anything like the previous Diablo games, these expansions will cost money. I could be wrong, but from what I've seen from Blizzard in the last decade, I find it better for my mental health and for my wallet to hope for the good things but expect the worst. So just to summarize that, the two main deal breakers for buying Diablo 4 at this point for me would be how intrusive and incentivized is their free-to-play style monetization. In other words, how much does it feel like they're trying to nickel and dime you for every little thing? And second, how will they roll out their expansions to the game or just extra content? Will the base game be enough, essentially? But that's just me, and I want to know, what about y'all? Have you decided already to pre-order the game? Are you waiting for reviews, or have you decided not to buy the game at all? Let me know down in the comments below. Please don't forget to like the video, consider subscribing if you haven't already, but most of all, thanks for watching GameXfinity.